please subscribe, and please hit the like button because I think it's good for my channel. So what do we have here? We have the Amphibia Reef from Vostok Watch Company. It's the Amphibia Reef 2426-080481. It is a dive watch, and it has the automatic movement, the 2426 automatic movement. And as you can see, it's called the Reef. It is a 200-meter dive watch. It has a beautiful, beautiful bezel on it. And this bezel action is one way. So it's got a one-way bezel with a 120 click bezel with a very nice jewel on the top of that bezel. And it is a 200-meter dive watch. So you can use this for diving, as I have. It's a luminescent with super luminova. And when you hit this, I'll try to get a lume shot, but when you hit this with some light, oh my God, does it ever work well. So we have that. You set the time using this crown. It's got a screw down crown, and it's all steel, high quality steel, stainless steel. It's screw down crown, and this screw down crown here as well just turns that inner bezel, and that's for setting a dive time. It is a GMT as well, so you can see the GMT hand there, but that GMT hand is locked to the 24-hour outer bezel, so you're not having an independent GMT hand. If I just rotate this, you'll see the styling of it. It's quite nice. It is polished. The case is polished, end links. It has a amphibia on the back of this watch, as you can see. Russian watches, stainless steel, water resistant to 200 meters. Vostok Watchmakers Inc. They make very rugged and very beautiful watches. So hopefully they're not having a really hard time right now, as they probably could be. But let's not comment on that. Let's comment on the watch. So as you can see, the bezel and it's 120 positions. Listen to the click on that. It's a thing of beauty. It feels so nice. They have a date on the bottom of this. It says made in Russia. They have a date on the bottom. Other Vostok watches are not quite like this. They're a little bit different. So this has a traditional, or North American, I'll call it, screw down case back. So, and it's got a seal on it, so it doesn't have the Vostok ring on it. As well, this comes with it looks like a racing leather. It's full leather, but it looks like a racing strap, because you typically would have these holes in a racing strap. So it's very nice quality. This thing wears extremely well, even though I think we've only got around 20 millimeters for the watch strap width here. I think it's 20 millimeters, but it wears extremely well. It's a little bit big, but you don't really feel it when you're wearing it. I have worn this swimming and diving. Now the funny thing about this watch, it's just hilarious, is that little diamond on the top there is in fact a ruby that I installed. Because when I bought this, I noticed that the ruby was missing. It likely had a pip on it that was luminescent. So this is a ceramic bezel. I believe that the actual crystal is glass. It's not a high-end crystal. It's glass, but that's fine. It's probably fairly thick to take the pressure, but it's not an issue. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. So I'm going to try to lume this up before I compare it to another Vostok watch. So if I just hit this with a little bit of luminescent, get my $5 flashlight out, and I take the actual, there we go, darken that a bit. And I don't know if you can see that, but look at the lume on that. I'm just going to cover this a bit, and you can see the lume just pop out on that bezel. So that's the inner ring. That is amazing lume. This will last all night, by the way, so you can go to bed and wake up in the morning and light up your room. So the lume on this is amazing. And I just wanted to see if I could show that to you, and I could. I just have residual light coming in from my window. So your other type of Vostok watch, I've got another Amphibia watch that I got a while ago. This is a Vostok as well, and it says century time on this, and it has a nice orange face. I changed the face. I think I bought a bunch of faces and I changed this face, and this one has the date over here. But what you have on your traditional Vostok watch is you have, let me see if I can show you this. You've got the wiggly crown. The crown actually moves a bit. There it is there. See, the crown is kind of a wiggly crown. They designed it that way so the crown wouldn't be snapped off if it hit something. It was a military design. It is a screw down crown on this watch. I haven't wound it. It just started to move, so which is kind of cool. So, but it has a case back. I can show it to you a little bit, but this case back has a ring on it. Let's see what I can do here. So the case back is here. This case back just falls into place, and there's a couple of tabs on the side to align it. And then it has this ring here, and this ring pushes down on the case back. And this provides a little bit of extra seal. So you're sealing it with this. It has a flat seal on the inside, flat rubber seal. And then this pushes down, so if as the pressure for diving increases, the case back is actually allowed to compress even more with this ring. That was the design. So it's a brilliant design. I believe the design was from the 50s. But this is my other one of my other Vostok watches. I have a few. For the money, they're an exceptional watch. This one here, there's no click on the bezel at all. 0 click. So you probably don't want to use it for diving if it hits something unless you're good at looking at your watch. I have another one that does have click in the bezel, but this one doesn't. So the ring, it does not click. You can replace these rings, but I don't believe there's a hole to put a pen-sized ball bearing in there with a spring to engage that click. So let's bring back this watch again. So this is the Amphibia. I saw this watch. I got it from a jeweler that was in Montreal, Canada. So this watch is warranted for 1 year, and it has a service life of 10 years, it says. So every 10 years you've got to bring it in for cleaning. And it's the production is in JSC Chistopol watch factory, Vostok in Russia. So it is a very beautiful watch. A shame for the conflict that's going on right now, because they do build very beautiful watches. I don't know if they're still producing at the moment, but it is an excellent watch. So that's my video for today. So if you can find one of these online, you can go to meranom.com, meranom.com, and that's where the Amphibia watches are, and they've got an English website. And I think you can get these in the USA still, and I think you can still get these on Amazon. And you can get Vostok watches on Amazon. I'm not sure because of the conflict right now in Russia and Ukraine whether that's still possible, but my God, it is a beautiful watch. I love wearing this watch when I go into the water or go diving, and it's got a full leather strap. It's got a simple buckle, but it is genuine leather. It's got the Vostok's symbol there, as you can see, on the strap right there, and that's the same symbol that's in the back of the watch. It looks like a funky guitar pick is what it looks like. And there's the rest of it. I've had this for a few years now, and I just enjoy the heck out of this watch. Just love it. So it's a must in your collection. It's the Vostok Amphibia. I know how people in the watch world, they do this so you can follow that second hand as it goes around. Look at that. I'm a pro, baby. I am a pro. Oh, I'm losing. Oh, gotta speed it up. Speed it up. Anyway, foolishness. So the Amphibia Reef, I love the way they spell it, Amphibia, automatic watch with the 24-26 movement in it, and just a gorgeous piece. So thanks a lot for watching my channel, and stay tuned for my next video. It will be using a lathe to fix a fourth wheel problem.